conceptual perspective to view things. People talk about a desire to be successful. All of the elements.
Hello, everybody. Dr. Rick Wallace here, coming at you on another magnificent Monday, with there being nothing but a wealth of opportunity standing in front of us. Yes, we have to mine for the opportunities. We have to wade through frustrations, disappointments, setbacks. We have to be patient in the process of building and discovering who we are. But there is literally a wealth of opportunity that is standing in front of us every day when we work up. George Bernard Shaw once said that those who get on in this world are those who wake up in the morning and go out and find the opportunities they need. And if the opportunities don't exist, they create them. It is that simple. This is not about ease. This is not about smoothness of movement. This is about perseverance. This is about consistency. This is about expectation. Remember, I've told you many times before that God meets us at the level of our expectation. If you don't expect it to happen, it won't happen. And if you're expecting bad things, you will encounter bad things. But most important, you have to see what's in front of you as an opportunity, and you have to mine for the opportunity. It's like anything else that's worth something. You got to go through a bunch of bull in order to pull that which is valuable out. On the other side of pain is promise. On the other side of fear is value. You're going to have to go through some things in order to have the things you really and truly desire. That's the thing that stops people from truly achieving that thing right there. Before I get started, I'm not going to be long today at all, but what I want to do is I want to remind you that we're continuing on with our 30-day challenge. If you want to sign up for April, the information is in there. We are almost booked for March. We've already started our March 30-day challenge, but we have a couple of spots for those who want to get in at the last minute. You got something you really want to engage, you can still get in. I'll probably do it today and tomorrow. That'll be it for March. But for those who are ready to set up and go after it for April, you can definitely sign up. It was such a success and people were so excited about it. I decided to extend it another month and see how that goes. And then we'll probably end up doing it on a monthly basis for a while anyway. But if you don't know what the 30-day challenge is and what it entails, the basic breakdown is in the description box. There's also a video that can take you to YouTube and explain it to you more in detail and get you on the right path. For those of you who just already know what you want and you're ready to really go all in and you want to work with me anywhere from 12 weeks to 52 weeks, you can contact me and we can get that set up as well. If you're ready to just go ahead and straight up dive in and make that commitment to do something more powerful in your life, we're ready to do that. We always reserve a number of spots. I think I may have 3 or 4 right now for those people who want to jump in and actually start anywhere. Like I said, from 12 weeks, we have 12 weeks, 18 weeks, 26 weeks, and 52 weeks. Come on in and find where you fit in, and let's get started. You can do that now. Okay, on that note, I'm going to get right to why I'm here. Like I said, I'm planning on being before you long. This doesn't take that long to get this message across. Success has a price tag. And here's the thing. So many people are trying to put their success on a payment plan, but life doesn't accept a payment plan. Well, what do you mean? What if you don't have everything? You have what you have now. And see, when you're talking about success, everything you do should be done at the highest level with the greatest intensity, giving it all you got. You hear me say almost every day that I live my life on full. That's what that means. I never go out and half do something. I never go out half intended on getting something done. I go out and say, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to commit everything I can to it. When I decided to do this video, I said, I'm going to get up and I'm going to give them what I have this morning. Sometimes I have a lot more energy. Sometimes I'm in a better state. I do everything I can to prep before I get on here. Every morning I'm prepping. Some days I just have a lot more coming at me than others, but I give you everything I got every time I step out there. It's never like, let me just go throw this video at them and get it out of the way. It's never that. I want to touch somebody. I want to bless somebody. I want to take what I'm gifted at doing and do it as best as I possibly can today. My goal is to be a better person at doing what I do tomorrow than I am today. I can't do that by half doing today's responsibilities and engaging things. Success comes at a price, and you're going to have to invest all you have of each day into doing that. That's how you achieve success. It has a price tag, and life is not going to accept a payment plan where you have do things and give a little bit and a little bit and a little bit. You're stifling growth. You are prolonging the process, and you're not going to get anywhere near what you're capable of. You're never going to get the sense of fulfillment of walking out and living out your potential if you're sitting up and you're taking it one little bitty step and stepping back and playing. You got to get out there. You got to challenge yourself to rise to whatever challenge it is. There's this quote, and if you followed me anytime, you've heard me use this quote. It's one of my favorite quotes, and it comes from a movie, man. When I'm sitting up watching movies, I'm literally looking for little gems that trigger and make you really think. And there's this movie called Lawless. Now, Lawless, the movie itself is, based on a true story from what I understand, and it's about these, these hillbilly moonshiners that are basically, I guess, on the border of Virginia and Tennessee, and they run moonshine, and they've become legendary. It's the Bondurant brothers, but this was happening, I want to say, probably in the 30s, when running moonshine was like the thing to do because of prohibition, and so everybody in the hills were running it. But they were legendary, and they had this reputation for being tough, and they had an understanding with local law enforcement that let them do what they did. But they had some corrupt officers come down from up in the northern Midwest, like Chicago, and they come down and they tried to corrupt it, and they were attacking them. And the younger brother, who wasn't as tough as the two older brothers, got caught up and beat up, and his cousin killed. And the toughest of the brothers, which was the middle brother, sit down, and after it was over, he's over there bleeding and banged up, and he's sitting at the bar that they own, and he looks over him and says, "So what are you going to do about it?" And he looks at him, he says, "I'm not like you." What he's saying is, I'm not tough, I'm not a killer. I'm not a killer like you. I'm not built like you. And he's telling him, I'm not a violent person. And he walks over to him. What he says was, to me, like one of the most profound things I've ever heard. He said, "It's not the violence that sets the man apart. It's the distance he is prepared to go." And that's it. It's not how smart you are. It's not how much money you have backing you. It's not how many people you know. All those things are good. It's not how prepared or educated you are. At the end of the day, it's the distance you are willing to go. How far are you willing to go before you quit? How far are you willing to go before you turn around and say, "I can't"? How far are you willing to go before you declare something impossible? See, I don't have a distance that I'm not willing to go. If I say I'm going to do it, I'm going to go. And you've heard me say this before, I'm going to do it. I'm going to die trying. Those are my options when I set out to do anything. I'm going to get it done. I'm going to die trying. That is it. I don't have a quit button. I don't have a step away from it button. I am going to get it done. But it's the distance you're willing to go. Success has that price tag. It's saying, how far you want to go? How far are you willing to go? I can tell you how successful you're going to be by you telling me how far you're willing to go. If you got that thing that you say, well, if this happens, then I'm out. That thing is going to happen. I can guarantee you. If you've got this thing that you say, man, if I'll do almost anything, but if this happens, I'm done. That thing right there will happen. Life has a way of introducing you to your greatest fears, your greatest concerns, your greatest inhibiting forces. Whatever you feel can stop you, you're going to have to face it. Trust me, I know. I've had to face my greatest fears until they no longer were fears. You're not going to get through this thing and become successful and become impactful and become influential and really truly live out your destiny and your potential by dodging life's vicissitudes and challenges and struggles. That's not how it's going to happen. You're going to have to stand up. You're going to have to face life. You're going to have to get things moving in a direction and be willing to take on the challenges. You're going to get knocked down. You're going to have to get up and dust yourself off. You're going to get scraped up. You're going to have to get off, kiss your wounds, and keep moving. That's how it's going to happen. That's how it's going to play out. On the other side of pain is promise. Most people don't get the promise because they spend so much time avoiding the pain. You can't get the promise in the gym avoiding the pain. You can't get the promise in the building of relationships avoiding the pain. You have to endure and push through and overcome. That's it. When you make a demand on life, when you make a demand on God, when you make a demand on this world, on this universe, and you sit up and you say, this is what I want, God will say, okay. But it's always followed by a counter demand. I want to be wealthy. Okay. But you got to stop doing this. You got to stop spending over here. You got to stop doing this. You got to stop going here. I want to build a stronger marriage. Well, you got to stop spending so much time away from home. You got to stop hanging out with your boys so much. You got to stop spending so much girl time with your girls. You're going to have to start actually listening to what your mate, your spouse, your partner is saying. You're going to have to start being a different person and becoming something that you're not, stepping out of your comfort zone and moving into something that is going to take you to the next level. That is how it happens. There is no circumventing this process. You're going to have to pay the price in full, up front. Everything you got in you at the moment, you're going to have to give it. It is that simple. You're not going to dance around it. That's what I have for you this morning. Don't forget, oh yeah, Kim, let Brandon know I'm going to actually reach out to him today. I've been trying to get some things taken care of, but I'm going to reach out to him today. We're going to get everything started on his end, and we'll take it as far as we need to take it with him. So he's good. Just let him know I'll reach out to him today. But anyway, you've got to be willing. You've got to be committed. There's no other way around it, period. On that note, I'm going to step off of here. I'm going to get some other things done. I'm going to try to get back to you later on today with some more things, probably a little more, a few shorter, inspirational, encouraging words throughout the day. Check for them, share them, let everybody know about the extension of the 30-day challenge. And again, everybody who signs up is going to have their name thrown in a drawing for that particular month that they're signing up for, which will be drawn at the beginning of the month. Now, if I get all 25 people, because I can only accept 25 people for each one of these cycles, when I get my 25 people out and I'm full, I'm going to go ahead and make the drawing, depending on what it is. But I'm capping at 25. So when I get to 25, I'm going to go ahead and then let everybody know who won. You know, those who are wondering who won the first drawing and got the platinum package, which is 52 weeks free. Her name is Erica Tolliver. She's actually out of Tennessee, but she currently lives in Houston. And she got her friend to sign up, and both of them signed up, and she actually won. So that's who won the first one. I'll be doing another drawing for those who are signing up this month for next month. So get signed up now. Only 25 spots available. I will cap it at 25 because that's all I can do in 1 month. On that note, I'm out of here. You guys have an unbelievable day.
From a conceptual perspective, people talk about a desire to be successful.